Alright, so it's 9 o'clock. Okay, so let's start. Yan. So, uh, good evening, everybody. This is Gurography. Good evening, everybody. This is Gurography. It's a free let review hub. Okay, so we have mock boards. Yan, pero ngayon naging stricto na ako kasi ang dami-daming mga members doon sa Team Kihano ngayon, pero hindi naman sila nagte-take ng mock board. So, sayang yung effort ko. So, gumawa ulit ako ng isang GC. Yan, so yung mga talagang sumasagot lang ay pinapasok ko doon. Okay, so if you want to, you can send the message, pero dapat sumasagot po kayo, okay? 1 week naman na nakalagay doon, okay? So, don't tell me na wala pa rin kayong oras. Kasi kung wala kayong oras, o di, bakit pa, di ba? That's part of the review, di ba? Hindi tayo mauubusan ng reason kung sa reason lang. Okay, yan. And then, of course, ang ating live is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Pero nung Tuesday kasi, hindi ako naka-live kasi nga po, nag-travel ako. Okay, from Palawan to Baguio. Night trip kasi yon. So, hindi naka-live. So, ngayon, back-to-back natin. Okay? So, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Alright? So, let's start. So, Gen Ed Science tayo ngayon, guys. Alright. So, alam na ang gurography is identification. Okay? Okay, get ready for the first question. Alright. Okay, so what is the center of an atom called? Okay, yan. Yan. What is the center of an atom called? Okay. Yan. So, or even our cell. Okay, yung cell natin. Okay, ano yung pangalan nung pinaka-center. Okay? Siya din yung taga-command. Okay? Ng ating cell. Yan. So, yung mga nanonood lagi dito, lagi sila nag-ask. Clue naman, coach, clue. Okay, so letter N. It starts with letter N. Okay, yan. Sige po, ano po yung sagot nyo? Number 1. Number 1, what is the center of an atom called? Okay, parehas din po nung center nung ating cell. Sige po, it starts with letter N. Guys, it starts with letter N. Okay. Sabi ni Maynard 224, it is nucleus. Okay, Kathleen, Eric Cakes, nucleus or nucleus, and you are right. Okay, first question, very good kayo dyan. Okay, ito number 2, what is the natural satellite of the Earth? Okay, so again, what is the natural satellite of the Earth? Okay, so, Diyos ko, hindi nyo naman na siguro kailangan ng ano dyan, ha? Ng ating clue, okay? Or mag-a-ask pa ba kayo ng clue? Alright, sabi niya moon, tapos sun. Okay, ano pa? Moon. Alright, okay. Sige, sun. Aba, moon, sun. Alright, and okay. Ayan, ang galing. And the answer, of course, is moon. Okay, yan. So, instead of i-explain ko kung ano yung moon, ay kung ano yung satellite, alright? So, natural, sabi niya ha. Yay, sabi ni Eric Cakes. Yay. Alright. So, ito yung BQ. Okay, bonus question niya. So, which of the following best defines a satellite? So, ano nga ba yung satellite? Okay, kasi bakit moon yung sagot natin doon? So, A, an object that revolves around a larger celestial body due to gravity, or B, an object in space that produces its own light. Sabi niya, lupit ko naman doon. I like that. Yes, lupit mo talaga. Okay. So again, which of the following best defines a satellite? A, an object that revolves around a larger celestial body due to gravity. B, an object in space that produces its own light. Okay, ilagay nyo yung, pag sa next time, lagay nyo yung number, ha? Yan, para hindi tayo ma-RR. And then, pasensya na kung nakita nyo yung aking kamay. Okay, kasi kailangan kong gagalawin yan para hindi tayo ma-RR. Okay? Alright, A. Totoo ba? Okay. Okay, ayan. So, of course, alright, so very good kayo dyan. The answer is letter A, an object that revolves around a larger celestial body due to gravity. That is why the answer there is moon, kasi natural. Okay, kasi alam naman natin marami tayong mga satellites, di ba? Pero ang moon ay natural, yun na yun, okay? Yan, hindi yun man-made. Kaya po mali yung sun, okay? Kasi yung sun, yun yung larger celestial body, okay? And then, ang earth ay nagre-revolve dun sa ano. Okay. Number 3, what is the branch of biology that studies heredity and variation in organism? Okay, so again, number 3, what is the branch of biology that studies heredity and vacation and variation in organism? Okay, Bo? Bo? Baba? Baba? Can you lend me one charger, please? This is not working. Charger ng ano, for iPad. Okay, sabi ni Maynard, genetics. Ayan. Bangis ba? Bangis. Genetics. Okay, how about the others? Okay, can you lend me one? Na charger naman. You lend me one. If this is not working, can you lend me yours? For ano? Lightning for my iPad. Okay, genetic. Ayan, engineer CRCE. Oh, nawala ka dati ha. Dati lagi ka. Okay, genetics, and of course. Okay, so the answer there is genetics. Okay, very good. Next, number 4, which vitamin is essential for blood clotting? Chemistry, astronomy, physics, genetic. All right, okay. All right. Number 4, which vitamin is essential for blood clotting? Okay, kasi may mga factors siya, okay? May mga factors, okay, itong vitamin na to, okay, na nagpro-promote ng blood coagulation. Okay? Wait, you don't have the ano, bakit? Okay? Vitamin E, sabi niya, let's see. Vitamin E. Okay, vitamin iron. Aha! Pero hindi naman vitamin yung iron. Okay. It's an ano, E. Ano pa? Ano pa? A, B, C, D, E. Ano pa ba yung iba? Vitamin K, sabi niya. Alright, and dahil may tumama na, the answer there is vitamin K. Ayun, okay? So, naproproduce sa liver yon. Okay, yan. For blood coagulation, yan. Alam naman natin yung pag na-coagulate, yung parang nagkukumpul-kumpul siya. Okay. Ayan. So, ito natin yung mga different vitamins. So, pag vitamin A, syempre, vision yan, di ba? Vision, skin health. Okay. Vitamin C, yan, lumalabas din po. Ang lumalabas sa vitamin C, guys, is para sa scurvy. Okay. Para sa scurvy. Okay. So, vitamin C. Vitamin D, yan, nakukuha natin yan. Okay. Nakakapag-produce yan via ano yan ng sun. If we are exposed sa sun, nagpro-produce yung ating body ng vitamin D. Okay? And then vitamin B, ito yung kailangan ko. Okay? Dahil titahin na ako sa kasi nga, kailangan ko for neurological functions. Okay, yan. Pero hindi lang yon. Okay, so ang vitamin B is for metabolism, yung mga red blood cell production. Okay, number 5. Teka lang ha, at mag-charge tayo. What is the process? Teka lang. What is the process by which water vapor changes directly into ice, becoming liquid? Okay. Wait ha. Okay. Okay, so ice. What is the process by which water vapors directly changes water vapor changes directly into ice without becoming liquid. Okay? Kasi 'di ba, usually is solid muna, 'di ba? Solid, liquid tapos gas or pabalik, gas muna, liquid and then solid. Okay? Pero ito is diretso na siya. Okay? Solid naging ano na agad. Naging water vapor agad. Okay? So ang sagot niya na deposition yung iba. The others, condensation, sabi niya. Okay, so ano yung sagot natin dyan? Let's see. Alright? And of course, the answer there is deposition. Okay, kasi ang condensation, di ba, is water vapor to liquid, di ba? Kaya nga, yun yung nangyayari para magkaroon ng rain, di ba? Nagko-condense. So, water vapor becomes liquid. Yun po yung condensation. Okay, yung deposition, okay. Okay, mali. O, di ba? Okay, mali lang. Pero, sa susunod, tama ako. Ganun lang yun, di ba? Okay. Yan. So, at ano yung kabaliktaran naman ng ano? Ang mas lumalabas actually is yung kabaliktaran nito. Ano yon? Okay, it starts with letter S. Okay? It starts with letter S, guys. Yon. Yung, for example, yung mothball nagiging gas. Ano yung tawag doon? Ano yung tawag doon? Yun yung mas laging lumalabas actually sa let. Okay? At ang galing-galing nyo, the answer there is, of course, tama kayo dyan. Okay, so the answer there is sublimation. Very good. Okay, yan, sublimation. Sabi ko nga, ang example nun na lumalabas usually sa let is yung mothball na nawawala na lang siya. Okay, yan. Ang example din naman ng deposition is yung formation ng frost. Okay, dun sa cold window. Okay, so water vapor siya. 'Di ba? Tapos nagiging frost na siya. Yan. Frost, of course, is solid. Alright. So, ito. So, sabi ko nga, sublimation is solid to gas. Yan. Condensation, water, vapor, or gas to liquid. Okay. Mahalaga po to kasi hindi po talaga to nawawala. Okay. Evaporation, syempre, liquid to gas. Okay. And then, hindi natin kailangan i-discuss tong freezing at saka melting kasi alam naman natin. Alright. Number 6, what instrument is used to measure temperature, guys? Temperature. Napaka-easy po yan. Okay, so maraming klase po yan. Okay? Merong ilagay sa mouth, meron ilagay sa noo. Ngayon is meron na yung itatapat mo lang sa noo mo. 'Di ba? And of course, yes, you are very, very good. Yes. So the answer there is thermometer. Okay, good job kayo dyan. Okay, next. Number 7, what is the boiling point of pure water at sea level in degrees Celsius? Okay, so again, number 7, what is the boiling point of pure water at sea level in degrees Celsius? Okay, yan. So, dati-dati, nahilo ako sa mga ganyan, yung mga extreme, di ba? Yan. So, pag boiling point, yan. Kahit ngayon, actually, yung pagdating sa ano, sa sa aircon, yung feeling ko pag mas mababa, mas mainit yung ganon. I'm very stupid when it comes to that. Okay, very good. Yeah, so it is 100 degrees Celsius. Or pag sa Fahrenheit, kasi lumalabas din po, kaya linabas ko is 212 Fahrenheit. Okay? 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay? Ayan. Number 8, what branch of science deals with the study of living organisms? Okay. So, what branch of science deals with the study of living organism? Okay, yan. So, sabi ko nga, parang dumami na tayo ng konti. Wala tayong RR ngayon. So, I'm happy. So, if you want to do Macboards, mag-message lang po kayo. And ipapasok ko po kayo. Pero pag hindi po nyo nasagot yung nakalagay doon na 1 week, tatanggalin ko lang din po. Okay? So, if lang you have time, then you can come. Pero pag hindi nyo po sinagot, tatanggalin ko rin po kayo. That is to protect our materials as well. Kasi ang daming nagme-member, pero hindi naman sila sumasagot. So, hindi ko gets kung ano yung point na nagme-member sila. Alright, and the answer there is biology. Okay, very good. And then also, ano guys, marami tayong mga ano sa ating YT, sa ating Red app already. Okay, so pwede po kayong, you can access it for free. Okay, number 9, which layer of the earth do humans live on? Okay, yan. So 20 questions po tayo, and then after that, mag-ano po tayo, Prof Ed na po tayo. Okay, back to back tayo ngayon kasi hindi ako nakapagklase ng Tuesday. Alright, so which layer of the earth do humans live on? Okay, so di ba merong tatlong main yan. Okay? Main. So, merong crust, mantle, tapos core. Yan. Yan. Of course. Yan. Tama. Diba? Isipin nyo na lang yung pizza, crush. Sabi ko nga, gusto ko nga sabihin crush kanina eh, diba? Pero baka sabihin nyo, tita naman, ang tanda mo na para sa crush. Okay. Yan. But yes, you are correct. The answer is crush. Crust. Okay. Parang pizza lang. Okay. So ito yung main talaga, crust, mantle, tapos core. Okay? Pero inano ko lang, okay? How do you call that? Hinati ko lang sa outer at saka inner para makita nyo. Okay? So crust, of course, it's solid. Lumalabas din po to, ha? Yan. May free G-form exam din po ba kayo? Yes po. Okay, we have. Pero sabi ko nga, ipapasok ko kayo doon, pero nilalagay ko po kasi yung MacBoard na 5 MacBoard po yon, 30 points each. Yan. Pinapasok ko po yon Sunday or Monday, and then you have the whole week para sagutin yon. So ngayon, napansin ko, ang dami kong mga members doon sa ating GC, umabot na kami ng 300 or 300 plus pa ata yon. Iilan lang yung nagtitake. So ang ginawa ko, gumawa ako ng isang GC, tapos kung sino lang yung sumagot last week, yun lang ipinasok ko. So, kung interesado po talaga kayo na pumasok, kailangan sumagot po kayo, okay? Kasi I want to protect also our materials, okay? Yan. So, sabi ko nga, crust, solid. Okay, lumalabas po yan. Okay? Yan. So, usually, ito lumalabas din po. Yung composition niya is rock. Okay? Granite on continents. Okay, yan. Ganyan. Mantle. Okay? Mostly, solid po yung lumalabas doon. Mantle is mostly solid. Pero, tawag doon, how do you call that? Parang ano siya, how do you call that? Yung nga sabi niya, bat flows slowly. So parang, how do you call that? There's a part, yung asthenosphere ba? At nakalimutan ko, asthenosphere ba yun? Na parang it's liquid, okay, liquid, alright. Alright, and outer core, liquid siya, alright? And usually made of nickel and iron, okay? And then, inner core naman is solid, okay, kanyan. Alright. Number 10, what simple machine consists of a wheel with a rope or cable used to lift heavy objects? O yan. Okay, so if you want na mag-exam, mag-quiz po kayo sa G-form, mag-message po kayo, okay? Mag-message po kayo sa aking blue app, okay? And then ibibigay ko sa inyo yung link. Okay, yan. So ito yung ginagamit sa mga well. Yan. Well. Okay, so may nag-message na, ma'am, pwedeng pa-join, sabi niya. Yung nag-message po, nakita ko po, nag-pop. Wait lang po ha, after ng ating live, okay? Yan, and tama, okay? So the answer there is pulley. Good job. All right, number 11, what is the SI unit of force? Okay. Yes po, sinabi ko po, may Google for. Yes po, okay? Pero kailangan nyo pong pumasok sa GC kasi dun ko po pinopost, okay? Hindi ko po kayang isend isa-isa. Okay, yan. So, we have a GC. Yan, bago pa yung GC ngayon na ginawa ko ulit. Yan, exclusive GC po yun. Dun ko po pinopost. Okay, free naman po yun. Okay, yan. Unit of force. Yan. So, ito yung per kilogram. Okay. Ba. Newton, sabi ni Ma'am Ali. Okay. And of course, the answer there is tama. Okay, Newton or N. Yes, N. All right. Next, number 12. What is the common name of sodium chloride? Paano makasali sa GC, ma'am? Mag-message lang po kayo sa Blue App. Okay, yan. Huwag na po kayo mag-message dito sa kasi papupuntahin ko lang din po kayo sa Blue Up kasi andun po yung link ng GC. Hindi ko po kasi pwedeng ilagay yung link dito sa TikTok kasi, 'di ba? Ma-flag tayo. Alright, so message lang po kayo. Okay, so sabi niya sodium chloride. Okay, NaCl. Ay, char. Okay, aba, right? Salt or table salt. Yan din naman na maganda sa ating let, di ba? Pero gusto ko kasi yung identification para na ano ba yung ulo, di ba? Pinupush natin. And of course, the answer there is table salt. Good job. Good job, Kecha. All right. Number 13, what is the process by which DNA is copied before a cell divide? Okay, yan. All right. Okay? So, andyan na yan. Copied, sabi niya. So, ano ba yung other word for copied? Ganyan. Okay, so what is the process by which DNA is copied before a cell divides? Okay, so tapusin natin to guys, tong 20, okay, and then magre-relive ulit ako, okay, para sa ating Prof. Ed. Okay, yan. So, sabi ko nga kung mga bago dito, ang Gurograbe talaga is Tuesdays po yon, okay, and ang Thursdays is intensive discussion po yon. Pero bina-back to back, back to back na natin ngayon kasi hindi ako nakapagklase ng Tuesday. Alright, DNA replication, ang galing-galing nyo. Yes, and the answer there is DNA replication. Okay, replicate, copy. Okay, yan. Very good. Alright, number 14, what type of eclipse occurs when the Earth is positioned between the sun and the moon? Okay, yan. Yan. So, dalawang ano, di ba? At tatlo lang naman yung ano, kind of eclipse, di ba? Mag-joke sana ako, pero ang arte. Okay, yan. So, solar, lunar, at saka total eclipse, char. Okay? Ang galing-galing. Very good. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so the answer there is lunar. Okay, kaya minsan hindi natin nararamdaman yon kasi nga, di ba, unlike dun sa solar, di ba, na pag solar eclipse, di ba, is yung moon is nasa gitna ng Earth at saka Sun, so hindi nasisinagan, so nagdi-dim, okay? Solar is SME. Ang galing, okay? Explain ko pa lang, inunahan mo na ako. Okay, very good. Yan, so yung lunar is SEM. Yan, SEM, okay? Lun-SEM. Yan, so sun, earth, and then moon. And then pag solar is SME. Yan, so kahit hindi nyo memorize yung SME, isipin nyo na lang na, di ba pag solar eclipse, ano, nagda-dark kasi nga na cover nung moon. So imagination na lang, yung imagination nyo, you use your imagination na lang. Okay, yan. Thank you for following our ano, okay? Yan. Next, what is the process by which organisms maintain a stable internal environment despite external changes? Ito talaga, parang hindi na nawawala tong tanong na to talaga sa let. Okay, yan. Yan. So, lagi pong lumalabas to. So, balance, there's a balance. Okay, so again, what is the process by which organisms maintain a stable internal environment despite external changes? Okay? Guys, i-follow nyo na lang ako ha, kasi after nito, magre-live ulit tayo and then Prof. Ed na tayo. Okay, yan. So, maganda yung mga tanungin natin ngayon. Okay, so sinasadya ko talagang mamili ng mga mahihirap na prophet. Char, hindi naman mahihirap. Okay, yung mga hindi lang common. Alright, so ang sagot niyan ay homeostasis. Ang galing. Okay, equilibrium, okay na rin naman, di ba? Kasi parang balance, di ba? So it's good nga na hindi identification ang let, ano? So homeostasis is the correct answer. Alright. Okay, number 16, which layer of the atmosphere contains the ionosphere where auroras commonly occur? Yan. So, paulit-ulit ko po to kasi common din na lumalabas yon. Okay? Yung different ano ng atmosphere layers, tapos kung ano yung lumalabas for let. Okay. Yan. So, auroras, 'di ba? Auroras borealis at saka aurora borealis. Yan. Okay, thermosphere, and the answer there is thermosphere. Feeling ko mga ano, batak na sa ano, yung mga nanonood dito. Kasi talagang pagbatak ka na sa review, parang talagang mamememorize mo na talaga yung mga to eh. Okay, very good kayo dyan. Okay, very good kayo dyan. Okay, alright. So, tingnan natin ha. Yan. So, ang linagay ko lang dito is kung ano yung lumalabas sa let. Okay? So, of course, if you want to read more, then it's a lot better. Okay? So, mula sa baba. Okay? So, troposphere. Okay? So, dito tayo nakatira. Okay? Troposphere. So, of course, where weather occurs. Okay, yan. So, dyan yung rain, mga ganon. Okay? Stratosphere, ang lumalabas po dyan is yung ozone layer. Doon po, doon po yung kung saan makikita yung ozone layer. Okay? At saka dun din pala tayo ano. Hindi naman lumalabas to sa let, pero dun nagfe-fly yung ano, yung mga jets. Okay, yan. Pero sabi ko nga, pag stratosphere, dun po nakikita yung ozone layer. Yun po yung lumalabas sa let. Okay, mesosphere, ito hindi ko nakakalimutan talaga kasi M for M. So doon yung mga meteors nagbo-burn. Okay, so mesosphere, meteors burn up here. Okay, ito pala yung coldest atmospheric layer. Okay, hindi naman to lumalabas pero nilagay ko na lang to. Ito, okay, yung na-coldest yung mesosphere. And thermosphere, yun na nga po, dun yung aurora borealis, or aurora borealis. Okay, yan. Alright, ito, nakita ko din, International Space Station orbits within this layer sa thermosphere. Okay, and of course, ang pinakamataas doon is exosphere. Okay, outermost na siya. Okay, next, number 17, which biomolecule serves as the primary source of genetic information in most living organisms? Okay, yan. Ay, madaling-madali na lang to. Okay, yan. So, Jan Ed Yahoo, sana lalakas signal ko. Prof Ed tayo ngayon ha, after this Prof Ed. Alright? Okay, so ang sagot ng ano, DNA, 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 and of course, DNA. Yan. So, itry nyo na rin pong ano, deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay? Deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay, yan. Number 18, what is the as a unit of power? Okay, what is as a unit of power? May copy po kayo for this PPT po or via live lang po pwede ma-access. Lahat po ng lina-live ko for free is ina-upload ko po sa ating Red app. Okay, so pwede nyo pong puntahan. Pero hindi ko po binibigay yung PPT na to, of course, kasi nga free na lang din. Okay, and yung nagbibigay lang po ako ng PPT sa Social Science Majorship. Okay, yan. Kasi nga po, it's a paid program. Yan, so of course, syempre gusto ko din talaga na maganda yung ano, okay? Lahat pumasa. Yan, kaya nagbibigay po ako ng PPT, okay? Sabi niya, what? And of course, the answer there is what? Okay, yan. Okay. Number 19, which process describes the movement of water molecules across a selectively permeable membrane from an area of high water concentration to an area of lower water concentration? Okay, yan. Hindi ko talaga makalimutan yung ito nung high school. Kasi amused ako nito. Yan. Yan. So, from high water concentration, okay, for example, grapes, di ba, yung ganon. Or raisin, halimbawa raisin, pag linagay mo sa water, di ba, is mag-ano yung Ilocano yung naisip ko. Ano ba yung bumlad sa ano? Mag-ano siya, how do you call that? Mag-expand, okay, yung raisin. Kasi nga, because of this, okay? And the answer there is, yes, ang galing nyo, it is osmosis. Okay, very good. And then, meron din tayong sinasabing reverse osmosis. Yes, well, it's well. I got it. Thank you, thank you. Ayan, so ito yung osmosis. Sabi ko nga, di ba? More water. Yan. So, ibig sabihin, low solute. Okay, yan. So, more water means low solute. Yan. So, pag mas yung part na mas maraming water is pupunta dun sa less water, okay? Via permeable membrane. Yes, dapat permeable, okay? Para makapasok yung water doon, okay? So, yan. Ito yung in-explain ko kanina, yung raisins sa water, yan. Tapos yung salting slugs. Okay, yan. Para tawag doon kasi ngayon paglagay ng salt is ano, it makes the environment hypertonic yan. Okay, so pag salting slugs yan, so pag linagay mo yung salt, yung water from the slugs pupunta dun sa salt. All right. Okay, number 20, melting an ice cube is an example of which type of change? Okay, yan. So ito talaga hindi rin nawawala itong mga changes na to. Okay, mga changes of matter. Okay, yan. So melting an ice cube is an example of which type of change? Yan. Wind of change ba yan? Physical change ba yan? Kinetic ba yan? Chemical ba yan? Okay. Okay, very good. Yes, okay. And the answer here is, of course, physical change. Okay, yan. So, tingnan natin yung mga different changes. Okay, so physical. Okay, so pag physical, yan. So, pagdating sa chemical identity, wala naman nababago. Okay, so physical lang. Ice cube, naging water. O, yung mga ganun lang. Okay, chemical. Okay, so nag-change yung chemical identity niya. Okay, so for example, rusting iron. 'Di ba? Yung iron, tapos pag linagyan mo ng rust, nag-iiba din talaga, right? And nuclear, ay, bakit ko sinabing kinetic kanina? Alright, okay, energy pala yung sinasabi ko ata, okay? Um, pa-add po sa bagong GC. Sige po, yung mga nagpa-pop po na nagme-message sa akin, wait lang po ha, kasi may live po tayo. Pagkatapos ng live natin mamaya sa Prof. Ed, ipasok po kayo. Okay, so nuclear, of course, alam na natin yan. So, it involves atoms. Okay, so the atom change into new elements yan. Okay, like nuclear fission. Okay, like ginagamit sa mga BOMB, di ba? Alright, and of course, phase change. Okay, yan. So, boiling water, yan ang example niya. All right. Okay. So that's the last question. Okay. So thank you.